Hello, my Scorpio loved ones, and welcome to the Soulmate Journey Empath. This will be your July 2019 Soulmate Journey reading. I thank you if you have liked, shared, or subscribed to the channel. Also, please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, soulmate underscore journey underscore empath. So I hope that I'm finding you well, Scorpio loved ones. I wanted to remind you that these are general soulmate energy readings. Um, Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check the other placements in your birth chart. Obviously, Scorpio is your sun. Look at your ascendant or rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and with Saturn being the bringer of karma and retrograde in Sagittarius right now, also check your Saturn placement and look at what house this Saturn retrograde is traveling through, because that is the area of your life where you're going to be dealing with the karma. Now, your uh, natural 12th house is going to be in Libra. And so that would make your second house in Sagittarius. So kind of think about where the changes are happening, where cycles are coming to an end in your life right now, Scorpio, and see if these messages are able to help you make the most of this transitionary period, okay? Also, time is relative on a soul's journey. So while I'm trying to pick up onto the energies of Scorpios in general for July of 2019, if you find this video and these messages later, please know that's when you were divinely guided to receive those messages and that they are for you if they resonate. And also, I don't necessarily make time predictions if I don't see and feel intuitively guided that there are confirmations that there's a very specific time frame that you need to pay attention to. Also, I just read general energies of the cards. Unless I see multiple indications, I will refrain from identifying specific signs that you may be dealing with. So, I'm not doing personal readings at this time, but if you feel like making a contribution, there is a link to an Amazon wish list in the description box. And if you go and check that out, you'll find a lot of crystals, oracle cards, tarot decks. And if you choose to contribute to the channel and wish to purchase something off the wish list, please know that you'll be paying it forward for the rest of our cosmic siblings, for all of the loved ones, because those decks and those crystals and those other items will be used for the readings to help provide soulmate messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin, Scorpio loved ones. First things first, when I was pre-shuffling the cards, the Two of Cups popped out in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck 3 times. So I won't be surprised if that is coming up again when we actually get the cards laid out and see what messages we have for you. But love is definitely on your mind. Companionship, an intimate connection, emotionally intimate connection is on your mind. And intuitively, I was getting hot pink and green, almost like watermelon colors, very much heart chakra energy. And they're very vibrant, kind of reflecting that summertime energy. So, you're very happy in your heart space right now, Scorpio. And before I got to that pink and green, I kind of saw some orange into some gold up and then bright, bright green and pink. So I think that the past couple of months you've been doing this sequential healing process. And I do know that you were trying to get grounded again in your soulmate journey for the month of June. So it looks like you have done a phenomenal job at grounding yourself and getting that healing, Scorpio. and you were back up into your heart space. And that's a wonderful, beautiful, optimistic place for Scorpio to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on your reading. To get energies for Scorpio on the right, and the person that they're dealing with on the left, as well as work that each soul will be doing on their soulmate journey this month, we'll be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Those have been pre-shuffled for our reading. We'll be clarifying those messages with the Gilded Tarot. And last but not least, we'll be delivering individual and a shared energy soulmate message using the Journey of Love Oracle deck. So Scorpios, I'm really excited to see what's going on for you. And let's go ahead and begin. What is Scorpio's energy on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What is Scorpio's energy on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What is Scorpio's energy on their soulmate journey for July 2019? Scorpio's energy. All right. Jumper. We have the Justice card in traditional tarot, number 11, balance. So definitely, this is huge. This is something that you have mastered. You were grounding last month. You've achieved that grounding. Now you are feeling balanced and you're trying to maintain that. So beautiful, beautiful. Confirming those messages that we've been getting. What else is Scorpio's energy? Another jumper, 9 of Pentacles energy, material harvest. Getting back to feeling like our healthy, productive, balanced, and capable selves, Scorpio. Okay, so this is wonderful, wonderful energy because we were kind of in a dark night of the soul last month and really cutting things out that were no longer serving us, a little bit withdrawn, kind of having support in the people around us. But right now you've come back into your power. 9 of Pentacles energy is about independence and prosperity and abundance and vitality, health. So you're feeling more grounded, you're feeling more healthy, more balanced, and personally more abundant. And having this Pentacles energy, you being a great manifester, Scorpio, this is wonderful. You're feeling like you're back in your element. One more card on Scorpio's energy. All right. We got 2, 3. So, we have crown chakra number 7. So that's some intellectual energy. Again, intellectual energy, 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. 4 of Cups energy, disconnect and boredom. So what I'm seeing here is this is more of past energy that we have overcome. Okay. Past energy that we have overcome. And at the bottom of the deck there, we have that 7 of Wands energy, which is overcoming those obstacles and standing up for what you want, standing up for what's important to you, standing up for what is yours. Definitely keeping what didn't fall away in these changes and being willing to stand up and protect it. So 7 and 7 there. Excellent. Coming out of that 4, 5, using some intuition, gaining clarity and perspective, getting up to that 9. Great, great energy for you, Scorpio. What is the energy of who Scorpio will be dealing with and their soulmate journey? Oh, and we have the Devil card, temptation, number 15, 1 and 5, add to 6 in numerology. So somebody dealing with some toxic forces, perhaps individual addictions or things that they're feeling bound to. But there's definitely imbalance going on there. What else is going on in the energy of the person that Scorpio is dealing with? Three of Cups energy, reunion, a restoration of emotional intimacy. And interesting, at the bottom of the deck here, we have Four of Wands energy. So having a stable home situation. This person may be struggling with an addiction, maybe drinking, and that is affecting a home situation. Let's get one more card and the energy of the person Scorpio is dealing with on their soulmate journey for July of 2019. One more card. And we have the Empress card in traditional tarot, fertility. This is some divine feminine energy. So this is all about being able to creatively manifest and being abundant and wanting to get in touch with nurturing and abundance. At the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands energy, passion ignited. And that's very interesting because as I was pre-shuffling, I did notice we have Ace of Wands there on the bottom of the clarifying deck too. So passion. There's definitely some passion going on with this person. And they're either trying to break free from something toxic and reunite with what is emotionally intimate and nurturing and abundant, or they're trying to overcome a personal demon, a personal obstacle, and get back to being abundant. And this is something they're very passionate about or want a passionate new beginning. What work is Scorpio doing on their soulmate journey for July? That wanted to come out. And we have the Hierophant in traditional tarot, number 5, wisdom. This speaks coming out under balance. There's some karma going on that you're processing, Scorpio, about balance that needs to happen in higher levels of commitment. The Hierophant is about tradition, about expansion of intellect, learning, gaining wisdom, but it also represents higher levels of commitment. Marriages, engagements, serious and long-term relationships. And so that coming out underneath balance, you've got your personal balance here with the Justice card and the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe now you're working on manifesting that type of balance in a very traditional relationship. And this could be a familial relationship, but more often than not, it represents a marriage or a committed relationship. It can represent a relationship that's involved with faith, like someone you know through your congregation, wherever you go to worship. What other work is Scorpio doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What other work is Scorpio doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? What work Scorpio doing? And we have Seven of Cups energy. Having options and trying to make the right choice. That can be difficult. And I see that because at the bottom of the deck here we have Seven of Swords, deception and envy. Something is not as it appears. And so it's really, really important that you make the right choice. Perhaps you feel like you're balanced and independent enough to make the right choice, but you're getting some pushback from very traditional figures in your life, from parents, from spiritual leaders, from your spiritual or religious community. But you really ultimately have to make the right choice for you when it comes to your emotional fulfillment. And whatever you've been dealing with before has created psychological conflict and has not been emotionally fulfilling. Why do we have the Four of Cups, Five of Swords, and Crown Chakra? Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Crown Chakra. That's a lesson there. I don't think there's additional work. This is just big in your energy. Why do we have this Fan of cards here for Scorpio? Why do we have this Fan of cards here for Scorpio? One more and we'll draw. Why do we have this Fan of cards here for Scorpio? Okay. Because we have Four of Pentacles energy, because you want to make a choice that is going to build a firm and solid foundation. Now, having this Pentacles energy here, this may not signify necessarily a romantic relationship. This could signify a choice in a direction that you're going to go with your life, Scorpio. A career or school direction. Having the Hierophant show up here could mean a choice to be on your own, to get away from things that haven't worked well for you in the past, that have been boring or routine. For some of you, that may mean leaving home or leaving the place where you have been living to seek new opportunities for growth that you can build a firm foundation on. This also can mean that you're holding on to what you have very, very closely. We've got a couple of fours here. And what we have at the bottom of the deck, there it is, Two of Cups energy. That's why you're holding on. That is why you are holding on so tightly. So, couple stories here. This could be working on a highly committed relationship. This could be making a divergent career path that takes you away from where you've been, where maybe you're getting some feedback or some caution from your spiritual or religious community, from your family. But you're definitely coming through as balanced, as having come through some of this turmoil, but feeling independent, assured, healthy, and balanced for whatever choice needs to be made, Scorpio. What work is Scorpio's person doing on their soulmate journey for July of 2019? What work is Scorpio's person doing? They are in the Eight of Cups energy. Emotionally, they've walked away from a situation. Pentacles energy going on here, a little bit of cups. Actually, we have Three Cups for you here, Scorpio, which is water, which is your element. A person over here is having to learn how to walk away from a situation to gain some clarity. And here at the bottom of the deck, we have positive movement forward, Eight of Pentacles energy. So there has to be some emotional withdrawal to gain some clarity. Maybe detach from some things that are toxic. With that coming out underneath this Devil card here. What other work is Scorpio's person doing on their soulmate journey for July 2019? We have two here. This is great. We'll go ahead and take it. We have the heart chakra, number 4, coming out under this Three of Cups. There's some healing that needs to take place for this person that you've been dealing with. healing from things that may have been toxic in the past. But they're very much in their heart space. And then we have number 14, 1 and 4 adds to 5 in numerology, patience. This is the Temperance card in traditional tarot. This is a card of healing, of balance and healing. So this person is going through some healing. Healing from a situation that was toxic. And over here, you're at a point where you have to make a decision that is going to provide you with a firm foundation that will give you that emotional fulfillment, that emotional intimacy that has very much been on your mind, Scorpio. All right, let's clarify these messages and see if we can make more sense. Why is the Justice card here with the Hierophant for Scorpio? All right, we have 2 that wanted to come out. We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana reflection of a balance. There's a scale here, like the Justice card. So this is about equal give and take. And we have the World card, number 21, 2 and 1 at 3 in numerology. So this is about a cycle closing out and a new one beginning. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here with the 7 of Cups? Why is the 9 of Pentacles here with the 7 of Cups? And we have King of Swords energy. King of Swords is apt to use logic over intuition and emotion. So I think this coming up in terms of having this 9 of Pentacles, things are good as they are. I think this is a caution to only choose something that is going to be even more abundant than what you have going on right now. Clear message, I think, about that for you, Scorpio. Let me tip this down just a little bit more. See those cards better. Oh boy, what's going on with this storyline for Scorpio? Can we clarify this storyline for Scorpio? Please clarify this storyline for Scorpio. All right, we have 6 of Cups and Page of Cups. So in terms of an interpersonal relationship with an emotional intimacy, we want a firm foundation because of the 6 of Cups. Okay, Scorpio loved ones, trust and loyalty are so very important to you. So very important to you. And it's difficult for you to trust and completely open yourself with like a childlike vulnerability that is very much present in the 6 of Cups energy. And there is something about a situation, a relationship, that you've really felt like you could be your truest, most vulnerable self in, that there's been trust. And this Page of Cups energy, water, again, this is your element as a Scorpio. Page of Cups usually brings a message of apology. And interestingly enough, this message of apology is kind of facing this King of Swords. It's being very, 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 very logical. So perhaps for some of you, Scorpio, the person that you've been dealing with hasn't necessarily been the best to you because of some kind of demons they've been battling or some addiction. Something that they've been bound to that isn't serving their best and highest good. It's been kind of holding them back. It may have been creating this conflict. There may have been this love, this cup of love with that 4 of Cups energy that you were offering to this person. that they weren't receiving, or maybe they have pulled away and found a toxic way of dealing with you being on a healing journey where you were kind of closed off, and doing some inner soul searching. But there's an apology coming for whoever has adopted this King of Swords energy. So let's clarify what's going on with this person, all right, Scorpio? Why is the devil here with emotional withdrawal? Why is the devil here with emotional withdrawal? Why is the devil here with emotional withdrawal? Let's see what we have. Oh, that's quite a few. We'll try again. But I do see at the bottom we do have 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups on both sides. I think that's important. I need to put it out here. Why do we have the devil with emotional withdrawal? Oh, Page of Wands. Something about communication. This person wanting communication, feeling 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling like they can't move forward. So 8 of Swords on 8 of Cups. Why do we have heart chakra with the 3 of Cups? Heart chakra with the 3 of Cups. We have 2 that came out here for you. We have 9 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Battle weary, exhausted. Maybe even a little defensive. And they know that, so they need to do some healing. 8 of Pentacles, they're willing to put the work in. And at the bottom there, we have Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. Karmic lesson definitely going on here. Why do we have the Empress with Temperance? The Empress with Temperance. Why do we have the Empress with Temperance? Why do we have the Empress with Temperance? That's like a tongue twister. Why do we have the Empress with Temperance? This card. 3 of Pentacles, again, willing to build something in this partnership. Crafting it from the ground up. But definitely willing to put the work in. And on the bottom here we have 4 of Cups energy. So also with 4 of Cups energy, there's mirroring because that was going on with a discontent and boredom for you over here, Scorpio. There's been a lull. There has been, I get the impression, back and forth, times when gestures of love haven't felt reciprocated. When you have made gestures of love, you haven't felt they were reciprocated. When this person made gestures of love to you, you did not feel that they were reciprocated. Where is that card? We had it just a moment ago. Where's that card? That Wheel of Fortune, it all comes down to timing. The timing has been off with these offers. That's what this message is saying. The timing has been off on both sides because there's some figuring out of things that you need to do, Scorpio, and there's some figuring out of things that this person needs to do too. All right. And this person is very much in their heart space. You're a little bit everywhere. You're incorporating all of these elements, Scorpio, to figure out how to best approach this situation. So What's a soulmate message for Scorpio? Nope, too many. What is a soulmate message for Scorpio? There we go. Number 46, just for a moment, joy. 4 and 6 add to 10, reduces to 1 in numerology. This card is a very clear message that things will go well. And sorry about my phone there. Just for a moment, joy is telling you to be present because you're about to get a gift. There's a gift coming from the universe that is going to lift your spirits. So, what's the message? The message is to trust that there is joy. No matter how hard that may be for you to accept right now, that this joy will come. And that basically, with this divine timing, maybe there's been an issue with control, having this devil on one side, king of swords on the other, both very controlling energies. And maybe there's been kind of a power struggle, and releasing control of the situation and giving it up to a higher power, to the divine, to a sense of divine timing, is an act of faith. But there is a deep spiritual, a deep emotional reward to being able to relinquish that control right now. Okay, Scorpio? What is a message for the person that Scorpio will be dealing with? And they got number 50, the cloak. Now, the cloak energy is really interesting because it speaks to the things that we surround ourselves with that are kind of like masks or obstacles or walls that can obscure what is truly going on inside of us from the rest of the world. You can safely release the forms of security that you once held. That doesn't mean abandoning boundaries with yourself or with other people, but you can let go of control. What I'm perceiving, and we'll see with this joint soulmate message, I'd also like to throw another card for you Scorpios to kind of help you through this connection right now. But what I'm getting intuitively on both sides here is, here we have deep love. We have what we feel is like not just a temporal connection. This is a spiritual connection. Your souls are connected. But there's been an issue with control in the past, and you just have to let go of it. All right. And so what is a shared energy for Scorpio and the person that they're dealing with? There we go. Number 20, Sweet Soul Rising. This is the Judgment card in traditional tarot. And that being a shared energy, it's really a message. This is a karmic lesson for both of you. And we talked about that Saturn retrograde. Saturn is the deliverer of karma for each of us. And so Sweet Soul Rising is telling you this is a huge lesson. Along with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like 2 times the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the world here closing out. Okay. This lesson, just let go of control. Just let it be. The beautiful thing about a spiritual union, about unconditional love, is that it is given freely with no sense of attachment. And out of fear or out of vulnerability in the past, both people in this connection have not been able to truly open their hearts to give unconditional love. There's been some binding expectation in the past in the person that you're dealing with. And there's also been some emotional detachment. There's been a sense of control here with the Hierophant and the King of Swords in your energy to Scorpio. And the message here is just faith for you. Faith, faith, faith. And to let go of insecurities for the person that you're dealing with, an old means of doing things that they're bound to that are toxic. And both of you just feel divinely inspired and called to trust in the loving arms of the divine, that all will be well if you can just let go of attachment and control. Okay? So I'm going to throw an affirmator card. I love these. These are little oracle-esque cards that are knock knock. So I've actually pre-shuffled them. So I'm just going to go through. Help me, spirit, angels, and guides. Please help me find an anchor message for Scorpio on their soulmate journey in this connection. Please help me find an anchor message for Scorpio in this connection on their soulmate journey for July of 2019. Please help me find an anchor message. 2 more times. If nothing comes out, we'll draw. Message for Scorpio. Please help me find an anchor message for Scorpio. And here we go. Gratitude. Oh, this is beautiful. Today, I am grateful for all of the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things that I can be at least a little grateful for. Like hot showers and music and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using my fingers and thumbs to do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. So this is a great message to let go of that control, have gratitude in the lessons that you are experiencing right now, Scorpio, because they are to serve you for your greatest good, for your highest purpose, to be the best, most evolved you that you can be, so that you can experience this beautiful unconditional love and be able to give of it freely with no attachment. Okay, that's the connectedness, and coming back into a relationship, a personal relationship with the concept of unconditional love, relinquishing control and expressing gratitude really is going to help heal this connection. Okay, so I'm sending lots of healing, love, and light to you this month on your soulmate journey, Scorpio. I hope that these messages are able to help and guide you on your journey. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you next time.